Hello, my name is Marlene Romero. My major is criminal justice, and this presentation is about how money makes easier to achieve happiness. First, my hypothesis is that the more money a person has, the easier it is for this person to achieve happiness. Well, first I want to explain the 2010 research. On this study, they conduct a survey in 132 countries to measure life satisfaction through three types of well-being: the self-anchoring striving scale, positive and negative feelings. Also, they asked the participant about learning, effort, enjoy what they do, and the hours of work. And they take in consideration the income of the participants also. They conclude with the idea that life satisfaction depends in each person. Alubi explains that money only produces short-time pleasure, so it cannot impact a person's happiness. Also, the article points out that humans tend to choose things that can produce a moment pleasure than wait to have something that can produce a higher pleasure in the future. He says that there are many studies that prove that happiness has no correlation with money, but people who know this data, so that's why people still believe on that. Dan Gilbert and Wilson's research explain that the reason for why people who have money is not happy is because they are not investing their money right. Some of the examples that they give are that people should be spending their money in transcendental things like experience or buying small things frequently that can increase their happiness level. My hypothesis is that the more money a person has will be easier for that person to achieve happiness, as long as the person uses the money buying things that will increase his or her happiness. This is a positive hypothesis because the independent and the dependent variable, money and happiness, increase at the same time. I come up with this hypothesis because I think that happiness comes from the experiences and many times from what we have. And to get some things that make you happy, money is needed. For example, paying for college, which if you're studying something that you love, will make you happy. I conduct a survey and an interview to collect data on my hypothesis, and I found some interesting data. For example, 82%, so 5 people of the participants say that money helps to achieve goals easier. Only a female says that money is not related to achieve goals. So maybe for females is more there are other things that help you more to achieve goals. Also something extremely interesting is that the participants who report to have kids strongly agree with the idea that money is essential to be happy. So I think that for parents it's important to have a good economy to be happy because they are responsible for the security of their children and also for their happiness. The interview was really interesting because the male said that he doesn't believe money makes people happy, but it is necessary to buy things that make people happy. He explained to me that he will be happier with more money than the one he has right now because in that way he can complete his before to die list, which will make him happy. So basically, he confirms that with more money will be easier to achieve happiness. Well, the biggest limitation for this research was that it was not possible to conduct a survey because of the permission of the IRB, and also the data that I got from the survey is not accurate because the group of the participants was too small and there was no diversity, and also the majors of the participants were either psychology, criminal justice, or sociology. So the group didn't represent the YouTube student population. And to test my hypothesis, the experiment shall be done. And for that, I need more than 2 months to find sponsors that can help me to finance this experiment. And I also need some extra investigation about where urine tests can be done, which I need for the experiment. Plus, interview people they can help me to collect data from the experiment. So this takes me to the things that should be done by future researchers. The experiment should be improved because right now it's just like a big idea of the experiment. The researcher should have a partner so another person can help him or help her to improve the experiment. For the survey, the researcher should review and improve it with a group of 10 people, which should be sociologists and psychologists, so they can create a better questions for the surveys that are more related to the hypothesis. Also, these people will help the principal researchers to conduct a survey on campus to at least 1,000 UTEP students. So this is all for my presentation. Thank you for taking some time to see it, and I hope you enjoy it.